You might think protein is just for bodybuilders, big guys lifting heavy weights in the gym. But let me tell you something. For older adults, protein is much more than that. It's a quiet ally, a daily defender of your strength, your energy, and your independence. After age 60, our bodies begin to shift. We naturally lose muscle, even if we're active. Simple tasks like climbing stairs, carrying groceries, or getting out of a chair can become harder. And recovery? It takes longer than it used to. But here's the thing. It doesn't have to be that way. Getting the right amount of protein each day can help you stay strong, keep your balance, and even protect your memory. It's not about looking like a bodybuilder. It's about living like you. Fully, confidently, and on your own terms. So in today's video, I'm going to walk you through the real science of protein and aging. We'll look at how much protein you actually need, the best sources, and how to make it part of your daily life. In simple, delicious ways. Because staying strong doesn't start in the gym. It starts in the kitchen. And it starts with knowledge. As we get older, one of the most important and often overlooked changes in the body is the gradual loss of muscle mass. This condition is called sarcopenia. It begins quietly, often in our 50s or 60s, and if we don't act on it, it can accelerate. Sarcopenia can lead to weakness, slower movement, poor balance, and increased risk of falls. But here's something many people don't realize. One of the biggest drivers behind this loss is inadequate protein intake. You see, protein isn't just for building muscle like bodybuilders do. It's a critical nutrient that supports nearly every system in your body, especially as you age. Let's break it down. Your immune system? Protein creates the antibodies that fight off infection. Tissue repair? Protein helps your body heal after injury or surgery. Hormone regulation? Many of your hormones, like insulin, are made of proteins. Muscle maintenance? Protein gives your muscles the fuel they need to stay active. And your bones and skin? Protein helps keep them strong, elastic, and resistant to injury. So when we talk about protein, we're not just talking about strength. We're talking about resilience. Your ability to recover, to stand steady, to heal quickly, and to live independently. The good news is, even small, consistent increases in high-quality protein can make a real difference. Think of protein as your body's raw material, the bricks and mortar that hold everything together. And the older we get, the more we need to make sure those building blocks are in place. When it comes to how much protein older adults really need, the answer may surprise you. Most leading health organizations, including the European Society for Clinical Nutrition and Metabolism, recommend that adults over 60 consume between 1.0 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day. That's more than what younger adults typically need. Let's break that down with a real example. If you weigh around 150 pounds, that's about 68 kilograms. Your daily protein target would be somewhere between 68 to 82 grams of protein each day. That might sound like a lot, but when spread throughout your meals and snacks, it's very doable. And here's something important. If you're recovering from illness, healing after surgery, or dealing with chronic conditions like diabetes or arthritis, your body may require even more protein, sometimes up to 1.5 grams per kilogram, to support healing and prevent further muscle loss. Why does this matter so much? Because without enough protein, even a mild illness or short hospital stay can lead to rapid muscle decline. And that can affect how well you walk, how easily you breathe, even how quickly you recover from something like the flu. That's why talking with your primary care provider or a registered dietitian is essential. They can help assess your needs based on your weight, your current health, and your activity level, and design a plan that works for your lifestyle. In short, protein isn't one size fits all. It's personal. And understanding your own number is one of the smartest steps you can take to protect your independence and vitality. Now, let's talk about where to get your protein, because what you choose matters just as much as how much you eat. Let's start with the classics. Lean meats like chicken and turkey are excellent sources of high-quality, complete protein. They're low in saturated fat and packed with the amino acids your body needs to build and maintain muscle. Fish, especially fatty fish like salmon, tuna, and sardines, not only provide protein, they also give you heart-healthy omega-3s, which help reduce inflammation and support brain health. Eggs are another protein powerhouse. They're versatile, easy to cook, and contain important nutrients like vitamin D and choline, especially important as we age. When it comes to dairy, go for low-fat options like Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, and milk. These are rich in protein and also provide calcium and probiotics, which support both bone strength and gut health. And don't forget your plant-based proteins. Foods like lentils, black beans, tofu, tempeh, chickpeas, and quinoa are rich in fiber and offer different vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. These are especially helpful for heart health and digestion. Now, here's something a lot of people don't realize. By mixing animal and plant proteins, you not only get more variety in your meals, you also get a broader range of nutrients. Each source brings something unique to the table, so whether it's a turkey sandwich, a lentil stew, or grilled salmon with a side of quinoa, the key is balance and variety. Protein isn't just about quantity, it's about quality and consistency, and choosing the right sources can help you stay energized, strong, and sharp at any age. You've heard that protein is important, but did you know that when you eat, it can make a big difference? Let's talk about protein timing, especially for older adults. After any kind of physical activity, whether it's a brisk walk, light gardening, or even some gentle stretching, your muscles enter a window of opportunity. This is when they're more sensitive to nutrients and better able to absorb and use protein to repair and rebuild. That's why most experts recommend eating a source of protein within 30 to 60 minutes after movement. It doesn't have to be a steak or a big meal. Something simple like a hard-boiled egg, Greek yogurt, or a protein smoothie can do the trick. This helps your muscles recover, reduce soreness, and grow stronger over time, which is especially important as we age. But here's another key point. Don't save all your protein for dinner. A lot of people eat very little protein in the morning, a bit at lunch, and then pack it all in at night. The problem? Your body can only use a certain amount of protein effectively at once, and spreading it out gives your muscles a steady supply of the building blocks they need throughout the day. Think of it this way. Protein works best when it's consistent, so try to include a good source of protein at every meal. Maybe eggs or peanut butter for breakfast, chicken or beans for lunch, and fish or tofu at dinner. Small changes like these can keep your body strong, energized, and ready for whatever the day brings. Whether it's a walk around the block, playing with your grandkids, or just feeling better in your own skin. You may have heard that losing muscle is just a normal part of getting older. But here's the truth. Muscle loss isn't inevitable. Yes, we naturally lose some muscle with age, a process called sarcopenia. But with the right habits, we can slow it down and even reverse some of that loss. And it all starts with two simple things: nutrition and movement. Let's start with nutrition. Getting enough high-quality protein throughout your day gives your body the raw materials it needs to repair and rebuild muscle. Think of protein as your muscle's fuel. Without it, your body starts breaking down muscle faster than it can rebuild it. Now pair that protein with movement, and you've got a powerful combination. You don't have to lift heavy weights or join a gym. Resistance bands, bodyweight exercises, simple yoga routines, or even daily walks can activate your muscles and signal your body to build strength. This isn't about getting big muscles. It's about maintaining the strength you need to live independently. Things like climbing stairs, carrying groceries, or getting up from a chair, they all rely on strong, active muscles. Think of every bite of protein as an investment in your future mobility. It's not just food, it's fuel for a stronger, more confident you. And it's never too late to start. Whether you're 60, 70, or 80, your muscles can respond. Your body still listens. And every step you take, every meal you make, brings you closer to strength, stability, and freedom. Let's talk about simple, practical ways you can add more protein to your daily routine without overhauling your entire diet. Start with breakfast. Instead of skipping it or just having toast, try adding eggs, Greek yogurt, or even a protein-rich smoothie. Greek yogurt is especially great. It's high in protein, easy to digest, and works well with fruit or oats. Need a snack? Reach for a handful of almonds, a piece of cheese, or even a boiled egg. These are convenient, portable, and satisfying. For lunch, think protein first. You can add canned tuna or grilled chicken to a salad, or warm up a bowl of lentil soup, a fantastic plant-based option packed with protein and fiber. Dinner is another key opportunity. Try a piece of grilled salmon, rich in omega-3s and protein, with a side of quinoa and steamed vegetables. This gives you a complete meal that supports your muscles and your overall health. Now, if you're someone who struggles to eat enough protein, whether due to low appetite or chewing issues, protein shakes can be helpful. Look for options with 15 to 25 grams of protein per serving, low in sugar, and ideally designed for older adults. But remember, whole foods are always the gold standard. They provide not just protein, but also vitamins, minerals, fiber, and other nutrients that support healthy aging. So instead of thinking about eating more, think about eating smarter. Small changes that, over time, build a stronger you. Healthy aging isn't about turning back the clock. It's about feeling strong, energized, and independent every day for as long as possible. And one of the most powerful tools we have to make that happen is protein. From supporting your muscles to protecting your bones and boosting recovery. It's more than just a nutrient. It's a foundation for longevity and vitality. Thank you so much for watching. If this video helped you or someone you care about, give it a like, share it, and don't forget to subscribe. There's more science-backed, simple health advice coming your way, all in just minutes a day.